Attorney General, Minister of Economy, ladies and gentlemen, a gentle reminder to everyone, please.
Bulavanak and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I'd like to, of course, acknowledge the heads of the various land-owning units who are here, represented by them, the Commissioner of Police, the Basan family, the staff and management of Motorex, and all the guests who are here. Bulavanak and a very good evening to all of you. Firstly, my apologies for the delay. We were having actually budget consultations between Tavua and Ba, and we got held up there, and we had to sort of rush here, so my apologies for that. I do not intend to make a long speech, but essentially, of course, this is an auspicious occasion for the Motorex group. But what this does do, it actually signifies the importance of the private sector in providing various services that traditionally were provided by governmental agencies or statutory bodies. And as we've seen, in particular through government's initiative of the past number of years, we've tried to bring in as many facets of the private sector to be able to provide services that traditionally were provided by government or various government agencies or statutory bodies. In this way, we not only create more jobs, but we're also able to ensure that we get efficiency in services, we get better services, and the quality of services actually does improve significantly. And as you've seen with the Motorex project in the facility they already have in Nandi, that has been the hallmark of the services that do provide. A lot of members of the public have commented on that it has in fact given much better service. And we, of course, now are seeing the inauguration of this particular facility here in Tavua. We'd like to wish the company all the best, the family all the best, in showing confidence in the economy, showing confidence in LTA, and indeed overall in the nation as a whole. I'd like to just make a few comments regarding outsourcing. As you know that, as announced a couple of years ago, government has outsourced the operations of the Ba Hospital and Lautoka Hospital through an international tender process to Aspen Medical, an Australian hospital that in fact will be operating Ba and Lautoka hospitals very soon. One of the reasons why that was done was because we wanted to improve the number of procedures and the quality of procedures that will be available in not just in the Western Division, but also in Fiji overall. So once they start operating Lautoka and Ba hospitals, you'll find that open heart surgeries will be available 24/7 in Fiji. Currently, God forbid, if any one of us here over tonight has a heart attack, there's no Fijian doctor that can carry out open heart surgery. We don't have that level of competence available, nor do we have that level of facilities available. And this was government's vision in respect of ensuring that we have those types of procedures which currently people go overseas for. They go off to India or they go to Australia and New Zealand if they can afford it to have those procedures done. What this will mean is that those procedures will now be done in Fiji. We'll be able to save on the foreign exchange, that people take money out of the country. They'll be closer to their loved ones. And of course, it means greater service. It also means there's a lot of opportunities for other Pacific Islanders to come and have those services, carried out in Fiji. And of course, things like retirement villages can be set up. So for people of Tavua, you live close by to Ba. And eventually the idea is that Ba Hospital will also be doing things like procedures like stenting, which prevents, open heart surgery. So all of those facilities are currently being put in place. Linked to that also, during COVID, we started outsourcing works to private practitioners. So during COVID, a lot of people who normally cannot afford to go and visit a private doctor, a GP as we call them, they went to the nursing station or the health center or the public hospital. So during that period, we said, if people are going to these hospitals or nursing stations or health centers for some minor ailments, they don't actually have to go there. They can go to a private doctor and government actually pays the fees for them. So what we did was we called for expressions of interest, and various private doctors actually applied to be on that list. And so far we paid about $1.5 million already in fees to private doctors. There's about 4 doctors in Ba and in various other towns and cities where you actually can go and visit the private doctor and we'll pay the fees for you. We've just recently again advertised calling for private doctor visitations. in other towns and cities. We also ask for any private doctors here in Tavua to participate in that also. So please take advantage of that. The reason I'm telling you about all of this is because this is the type of relationships we would like to develop with the private sector, and how we can improve the quality of services that's available to ordinary members of the public. And that collaboration is critically important, in particular now, after the pandemic, where there's, of course, a number of challenges faced by all countries in the world, and that collaboration is critically important, and that private sector investment is critically important, which brings us back to the investment here. We'd like to thank, of course, the Basin family and Motorex for having the faith and the confidence and investing in Tavua. We look forward to more of the investments, I'm sure, and I'm sure that also the people of Tavua will benefit from this facility. So congratulations to the Motorex family and the Basin family, and I wish you all a very good evening. Unaka, thank you.